The topic today is, do you count calories or do you count the grams of proteins, carbohydrates, and fat that you consume? What's the best method to get the best results? Well, if you're wanting to really know exactly what's going on with your nutrition, in order to sustain the muscle you have, as well as if you're looking to build muscle, you're going to want to monitor the grams of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats that you consume, not your calories. That's easy. It's just math. Calories, 4 grams or 1 gram of protein, 1 gram of carbohydrates will equal 4 calories. 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. So if I had one gram of fat, that would be 9 calories. If I had 1 gram of protein, that would be another 4 calories. If I had 1 gram of carbohydrates, that would be another 4 calories. So I'll be looking at 17 total calories if I had 1 gram of each, right? I believe that math works out correctly. So that's what you want to be looking at, all right? Now, when it comes to being athletic, you're going to want to have at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, okay? So 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight is about the standard for building muscle. Now, if you're wanting to drop body fat, you're wanting to maybe lose some weight because you're cutting, getting ready for some type of competition where you need to have your weight down and your body fat low. For instance, wrestling, bodybuilding. I mean, there's all different types of scenarios. Then you can increase your grams of protein by going up to, let's say, 1.2 grams to even 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. And then, of course, your carbohydrate grams are going to be going down as well. Your fat intake, I really don't mess with that too much. I like to have a moderate fat intake all the time, so that way I don't ever hold any body fat. You again need to give your body enough calories and the correct nutrients for proper bodily function. So, make sure that you're nailing that down by at least getting the minimum. And what I mean by the minimum is, if you look at your activity, your daily activity life, if you're a construction worker or you're an office worker or a teacher or whatever your daily activities are, and then outside of that, your exercise activity, how frequent is that? Is it 1 to 3 days a week? Is it 3 to 5 days a week? Is it 6 to 7 days a week? All of these things will dictate how many calories you need to consume. And with that in mind, you're going to know exactly how many grams of protein, carbohydrates, and fat you're going to need to increase to, okay? So for me, I'm 170 pounds, let's just say. So I would need at least right around 170 grams of protein per day. And I'm going to eat 6 meals a day. So it's just simple math. At that point, I need to consume right around 27 grams of protein per meal, all right? Body's not going to really assimilate more than 30 to 40 grams of protein at one setting, depending on your body weight and the way your body assimilates nutrients. So, everyone's going to absorb nutrients in a different manner. But again, the standard is about 30 grams of protein per meal is the max. So there you go. There's some basics to go off of. And really the only variables that can go up and down if you're just looking to drop body fat and maybe cut weight should be your carbohydrate intake. Your protein intake should never go down below your required amount. And if anything, it should just go up to make up for the deficit in the other areas. So anyways, I hope that really helped out a little bit at least. So while you're trying to cut weight right now and you still want to stay strong, make sure that you're measuring that out. You know, you need to be specific. You have to make sure that you're doing it right, especially if you're an athlete and you want to perform at your highest levels. You've got to make sure you're measuring this stuff out. If you need any other help, if you have any questions, hit me up.